Alright, so one of the questions that was just thrown out there was, how far are we even hitting this shot? So here we are, we're grooving this swing. We're grooving it, we feel good about it, we're starting to get to a point where we go,
yards.
this is good. And none of us know how far we're hitting it, right? What good does that do us? So that's fine if you practice and you're at that spot and you're at that spot and you feel it, but when you leave, you better know how far you're hitting that shot. So you get to the golf course and you go, well, I think that's how far I was hitting it. I'm not sure, maybe. Well, let's try. And you have no idea. Next thing you know, you're 20 feet from the hole and you thought you hit a great shot. So that's one of the keys when we practice, whether it be right before we start or right after we end a little session right at a certain spot. We want to make sure we know how far we're hitting these shots. Everyone gets so bogged down in how far they hit their driver and their 7-iron and their irons and their woods, and they could tell you at the drop of a hat in the golf shop, you know, oh, I hit my 6-iron 164 yards. What kind of shot do you hit when you're 45 yards out? Oh, I don't know. I'd figure it out, I guess. No. We need to know, depending on the shot, depending on how far we need to throw it, depending on how far we want it to release, we want to know how big our swing is, what kind of shot we're hitting. We should have that in our arsenal. We should have that in our notebook, up in our head. You know, when I'm inside of a full swing, which some of us it might be, you know, 90 yards for our sand wedge or whatever. It might be 80 yards, might be 70. But once we get inside that, we're not hitting full shots anymore. We need to know how far we're hitting these. So every time you practice, whether it's on the driving range, on the practice tee, or on the short game range, you better know how far you're hitting your pitch shots and your chip shots, bunker shots, whatever it may be. You know, you look at the PGA Tour and all the stats they keep, and they go, oh, from 10-yard bunker shots, guys get it up 90% of the time, up and down. You know, you think those guys know how far that bunker shot is? Sure. Sure, a lot of it's feel, and that's what we're doing now. We're kind of grooving feel. But if hopefully you felt the position that you need to be to get there. So how far are we hitting it? To that last pin. I think someone shot it.
He's only 42 yards.
42 yards.